Transportation has its limits when we depend on what is naturally available. And in the beginning stages of the Industrial Revolution, that meant using animals in the current of waterways. The use of horses to carry people and bulky material across the rugged, muddy roads of the times meant a long, painful, and costly ride for both the traveler and the owner of the goods. The only other option was the use of natural forming rivers, and though this proved to be the cheapest form of transport, it did not provide direct routes between industries and their customers, who were growing at a rapid rate in Britain near the end of the 18th century. It was the cost of transportation and not the removal of coal, for example, which limited the growth of its use during the Industrial Revolution. Now, this is one of the reasons for why mainly textile factories and coal mines developed near this natural form of transportation. Clearly, there was a need for a more efficient and cheaper way to transport large bulk at a low cost. And with the perceived need came entrepreneurs who began to search for a better way, and was found by literally carving one into reality through human-made artificial waterways known as canals. Now, this isn't to say that making canals was as simple as digging a trench, filling it with water, and voila! There was a lot of careful planning, technology, teams of engineers and workers, and above all, a whole lot of money to finance such a feat. Canals needed to be level with enough water for boats and waterproof material like clay. Dams needed to be built to provide sufficient levels of water, and technology such as locks were used to help raise and lower boats to meet with varying levels of water that canal builders had available to work with. But thus it was that canals became the first major form of infrastructure that linked cities around the world, cutting the cost of transportation and increasing development along the way. And who wouldn't love canals? I mean, they made transportation faster and cheaper, with a single horse pulling 10 times what was once possible. Benefits were everywhere. Coal became much more affordable. Mines and factories could supply more of their product, and because of this, economies grew as more and more businesses used the canals.